right before I started this video. It was like, boys, you know when she's into you. Sorry. It's the eyes. They never lie. No, the eyes don't lie. They don't lie. And baby, when you can read through those eyes, yeah, that's true. That is a hard truth. That is a hard truth. I hope everybody's had a good Friday. 10/10. Love it. I worked both my jobs today. You know, it's so interesting just seeing how everything is just so unveiling to me, the way that God shows it to me, the divine spirit, in reference to things that I see, I know, I understand, I feel, I articulate it to you, you know. I love working at the department store that I work at. Do I like the corporate America side of it? No, not at all. I think it's wrong what they do. But do I love my coworkers and my team that I work alongside? I absolutely do. I have such a good time when I work. And they get I love the fact that they all just appreciate me for who I am and how I operate. And they get a kick out of it. And I love that. I love being entertaining. I do. I don't mind being the main character anymore. At first it really bothered me. Now I'm just like, whatever. And Spirit and God's helped me through all this. You know, when you live in a silent Truman Show and you're kind of forced in this avenue of a main character, you know, again, you grow a pair. You step up. You know, this is a divine purpose. It is a unique purpose. It is a purpose that was destined for me. And God is calling me to be who I'm becoming. And there's just no way around it. And it is hard. It is hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for others. It's hard for the movement. It's hard for the processing of it. I get it. And so I walk the way that I do. I operate the way that I do. I say the things that I say. You know, I am very sarcastic when it comes to certain things, but I try to find a way to deliver things in the motion of whatever I'm dealing with, because we live in a world right now where mistreatment and just not having courtesy is normal. And I don't operate in that. Now, when I'm met with it, you know, it doesn't bother me by any means. But I mean it with a little sarcasm, but I do it I try to find it in a, you know, duality way, where it's like, I'm not coming at you, but just rethink your actions, rethink your movements, rethink the words coming out of your mouth. You know, I had to learn to do that too. I still learn to do that every day. And I fall short every day too, just like you. I'm human just like everyone else, you know, and it infuriates me, just the operating movements of how people say one thing and do another, how they say they stand on one thing, but their actions say otherwise, how they want to be perceived as something, but behind the scenes, that's not actually who they are. And you're not allowing yourself to be who you're truly called to be. We all are divinely called. We're all divinely on a mission. Like for example, I had some 3 young girls, little teenage girls, cute as a button. And she kept talking down to herself. She kept calling herself an idiot. She kept doing all this stuff because she was being funny, you know, and I'm like, dude, I do that all the time. I said, do not call yourself that. That's the one thing I do not want to hear you ever talk to yourself like that. You know, saying those things out loud means something. You know, oh, that was dumb of me, or oh, I'm just stupid, or oh, I'm just useless. I'm never going to amount to anything. Like, all these things matter. Nobody deserves to say that, nor should say that. No matter where you're at in your walk in your life, no matter if you're living comfortably or you're not living comfortably, your life still matters. All right. I don't know why. For some reason, when you become one with yourself and you figure out what your morals, your values, your beliefs, your truths, your faith, your ethics, your humility, your humbleness, when you figure that out for yourself and you figure out that you're not morally aligned with people or a company, and you say that out loud, people get really fluffered. Why? Why do you get fluffered? You need to ask yourself why you get fluffered like that. What about those statements fluffer you? Because something that you're doing, you don't feel morally right with. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't get fluffered. And that's just the truth. That is the truth. You can't run from that. I had to learn that too. See, I do it too. But, you know, you can't run from truth. You can't run from lies. You can't run from who you truly are. You can, create whatever mask you want to wear. You can create whatever false reality you want to live in, but you still can't run from it. Why? Because it resides inside of you. Your intentions are so important. I had this conversation with my coworker. Your intentions, what you say, what you think, what you feel, how you operate, your energy is so important. It truly is. God sees it. Spirit sees it. Source sees it. The universe sees it. And you can call me ill, you can say all these things, but the reality is a reality. It just is. And so it just, there's so much that's come to me here in the last couple of days. Like, I just have to, and I'm still processing a lot of it that's been unveiled to me in reference to just all the cults and stuff like that. Cause it's really weird what I'm picking up on here lately. And it's really heavy. I'm not gonna lie. It's really heavy. Not sure why everyone gets so fluffered when you say you don't morally align with something or someone. Exactly. Like, why do you care? It's not just doing of a thing, it's being. Exactly. You can't just, say you're one thing and then the doing of it. But it's actually intentionally and being it. Being a child of God, being a sister of God, being a daughter of Christ, being a sister to Jesus, right? Being a daughter to Source, the divine, Spirit, the Most High. Like, you have to embody it. Embody it. Treat everybody the way that you want to be treated. Quit judging. Quit living above your means. And if you want to chase the bag, chase the bag. Do whatever it is that's on your heart. But don't get mad at other people that choose not to chase the bag. And sell their soul to get to the bag. I will never chase a bag that I have to sell my soul to get to. I'd just rather not have that bag. I'm good. And at this point in the venture, from what I'm picking up, you pretty much have to sell your soul and your spirit that lies in the spirit that lies within you to get to said bag. And I just won't entertain it. My spirit that lies within me is so important that nothing will get in between it. Nothing, no one. And so I hope this video resonated, but I am going to go to the beach tomorrow and I'm going to just kind of enjoy myself this weekend. I've only had one day off in 14 days. And so I'm just, doing me and loving it. Doing me and loving it. And I'm telling you right now, all those in my back, all those in my past, if you think I have a book planned, you should see my journals and all those little therapists that I seen and my doctors. Yeah, y'all are all in there. You need not worry now. I know about all of it. I do indeed. I don't talk about it, but I do know about it. So I wanted to throw that little disclaimer out there because I do. By all means, all those conversations you had in